Hiya, as in higher healing vibrations. Welcome to my channel, Cosmic Cat here. Today's reading is for those of you born on May 29th. If you are a Gemini, a curious cat, hence the curious cat tarot deck that we're going to use today. This reading is for you. There are approximately 367,000 humans born every day onto planet Earth school. So please take this as this is a general reading, and please take what resonates for you and leave behind for others what doesn't. Okay, I'm guided to share with you. For some reason, there are 891 moons in our system. How many can you see? Most of us can see one moon. Let that sink in and allow your mind to expand, to have limitless, to be unlimited, to have limitless potential, to have an expansion and growth. There's something about not compartmentalizing your life, not placing these lines around you, boxing yourself into a certain modality or certain way of life. There's also this desire of expanding your heart space, coming from your heart space, which guided me today to use just one deck. If Spirit brings about another deck for me to use or some oracle cards to pull, then I will do that at that time. But as guided, I'm only using this Curious Cat deck. So there's something about keeping it simple, coming from heart space, paying attention to your intuition, being guided, and allowing yourself to be still if you need to be still, be active if you need to be active, and knowing when it's time to do those things so that you have ultimate balance. If it's not your birthday today, but you were guided to this video, welcome. You're more than welcome to stay and listen. I would ask that you check to see where Gemini is in your birth chart, perhaps even Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini in the 3rd house, so that may be significant for you. Follow your gut and your intuition. There could be some guidance, some support for you, maybe an affirmation that you've been looking for at this time, okay? At the end of the reading, I will blow this candle out for you on your behalf. So start thinking of what you would like to manifest or bring into your life. Gemini, we know that you are typically adaptable. You can change with the seasons. Oh, before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and allow you to call in any of your ancestors, any spirit guides that you would like to be here. Archangel Michael, we call upon you now to please protect the space and the energy around it, only allowing healing, higher, loving vibrations in at this time. All right. So this, I was doing this with my left hand. So with that, there may be someone here that's actually working with their opposite hand. If they're left-handed, they're working more with their right. Whether this is due to an accident or just they're ambidextrous. I'm actually ambidextrous and can do a lot of different things with both my left and my right. However, this may not be the case for you out there. Someone's working with this, and perhaps you would like to set an intention or ask a question at this time while I shuffle the deck. Put your energy into this and see what Spirit has for you regarding your wound or the reason as to why you're working with your, maybe you don't even know why, you were just guided and you're following what the guidance was. Feel free to share in the comments below. Gemini is a mutable sign. So, okay, to Gemini is, you guys are very social, very clear, typically clear on communication, but sometimes you just like to communicate. You like to strike up a conversation with anyone and everyone around you. Mercury brings about some rationalization. So that may be something that you hold. You're a very rational person. Perhaps you're irrational and you want to embrace the rational energy that Mercury holds for you. That's wonderful. We also know that among others, we're going to keep this open out like this because that's how it came. So we also know you're very intelligent. You have a lot of skills at by your side already. Okay, you want to take this one too. I was only going to take 3, but that one was sticking out there. And Spirit affirmed this for us that we are going to use this. Okay. And now I'm being guided to share with you. Oh, that's interesting. I just put this together. This fluorite, this green fluorite that I was drawn to share with you that also has a rainbow occlusion in it. Rainbows only come after storms. Remember this. This also is like a sacred geometrical shape. So perhaps you're working with Metatron or his other name, Melchizedek or something like that. But this is symbolizing sacred geometry. It's coming up. Maybe you're working or studying. Someone here is working or studying with ancient Egypt. And this looks like the color here. Also the color of water. Water could be of importance for you. There is a need to keep some things simple. And guided to pull down this black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is very protective. Here, it also has a little bit of fool's gold in it, which is pyrite. And this could be to bring about an abundance in your life. Perhaps you are looking for that at this time. But black tourmaline is a wonderful protector. It's good to keep by your the entryway of your home. And it's also good to have nearby you whenever you're feeling. It's good to have by computers, electronics, cell phones, anything, TVs, anything electronic. It helps to eliminate or reduce the electronic smog that comes in play with our devices. It's also good to put by your entry door, and it absorbs negative energy. If you're having a day where you feel negative and you're not sure why, and you definitely don't. We don't want to feel bad or negative on our birthdays, but sometimes you may be experiencing that now, and it's important for you to allow this energy to flow and allow this to come out and surface. Write in your journal what you're feeling about this, and maybe bring in some black tourmaline beside you to help absorb that negativity, and decipher in your journal what you're feeling, why you're feeling this way, especially if you're confused about it. Writing it out is a way not only just to release, but you gain clarity by writing this out. There's this connection with your brain, your motor skills. I believe it's cognitive motor skills that you use of when you're writing it out, and it helps you to just understand it better. Okay, so you are being asked to do this at this time if that resonates with you. Let's see our first card, the Chariot. All right, so if you're joining this reading and it's not your birthday, check out yesterday's reading. Okay, yesterday's birthday reading as well. The Chariot, this shows your strength, your determination, your willpower. This, you will get victory. You will have victory with this. And have you been seeing the number 7? This is a clear affirmation for you that you will succeed. I'm going to hold this up to allow you to feel any energy that you may feel by looking at this. This is a soul card. This is directly related to your soul. You have been, so you are completely enlightened. The veil has been lifted and you are able to see now, and you are seeing very clearly. Your ears are perked. You can hear at a level beyond your normal hearing. You have like the supersonic ear now, and this may last. Spirit is saying this may come and go. Just know that you carry it right now, especially if it's something that you just started to attune with. If you've already been working with this energy, you already know that it will come and go, and it's going to help you in the process that you're working with. And if it leaves, it's okay. It may come back again. It's going to continue working with you as long as you need it. You do have chakras in your ears, and so there is something that's important for you to be aware of with your ears and what you hear. What are you hearing? And make sure that when you are speaking and communicating, being that social butterfly, that you're actually hearing what others are saying to you and not twisting those words to into your own old pattern, your own conditioned mindset, your consciousness, your subconsciousness that holds on to that, taught you, kind of like our subconscious taught us how to eat. So we don't have to think about how we use a fork anymore. We just know how because our mind has been taught it. We've done it so many times. So these are old patterns. It could be for some of you out there, okay? Your eyes are completely aware. You're focused. Your ears are in tune. You have these almost like superpowers available to you at play for this ride that you're on, this chariot. This is this is a bravery. This is showing your bravery and you going to battle. So you're going to battle for yourself and possibly potentially for others as well. This is you standing up for what you believe in and going forward with it at all costs, no matter what anyone else has told you as far as, you'll never make it, any kind of negativity that has come your way. You're not hearing it because your ears have been cleansed by spirit and now your ears are ready. You're like, oh, I've got this. I've got the powerful creative force, the creator with me on my side, and I'm going to make this happen. These roses here are actually brought to you by others. Some are from spirit, some are from the Divine Mother. It may be, it is important that if you've seen unicorns or you've been drawn to unicorns lately, to know that Archangel Mary is with you and she's wanting to nurture you, your inner child. I do recommend inner child reading for you. I do those every day as well as the birthday reading. So please check that one out today to see if it resonates for you, okay? But yeah, this is wonderful. This is showing you're going to have victory. And look at the unionship of how you're a cat in here, and these are dogs. And yet they're obedient to you. So this shows leadership. This shows you able to communicate in a compassionate way from your heart space what is necessary in order for people with opposite viewpoints to actually unite. It's profound. It's stunning. It gave me angel bumps on my feminine side of my body. And then we reach the Ace of Pentacles. So here we have an abundance of success, an abundance of earthly material items, perhaps, something you've wanted to draw in, an abundance of food, an abundance of flowers, plants, abundance of ideas, something that sparked your abundance at work. Maybe your work life has increased and this is good. This is something you wanted. You could own your own business, be an entrepreneur, and you were shocked to wake up. Maybe you do YouTube videos. Perhaps you're a tarot reader and you woke up one morning and all of a sudden you have thousands of hits on something and you had never had that before. You wake up, you go from like two subscribers to your channel to 200,000 and you're like, whoa, wow. It brings a lot of peace for you, whatever this is. So it's something that you're going to remain grounded in and you're not going to be too flighty with it in the air, which is wonderful because you are an air sign and sometimes being in the air too much really prevents that grounding from happening. When you're working with spirit, when you're in the astrals and you're traveling, you're doing a lot of work with the other dimensions. Sometimes it can feel flighty and you could feel like all over the place in 1,000 different places at once. And you're having a tough time just really focusing on one thing. that this is showing and proving that you're going to gain this. You're going to gain this success. This is success really for you for sure. This card shows victory, and this is affirming that you will have victory and perhaps even start a new career path after this chariot ride has completed. Okay? And then we move to the King of Cups energy. King of Cups. Yeah. Masculine emotional maturity. This could represent you. This could also be someone in your life that come to mind by seeing this card, okay? So this is definitely someone that is capable of success, and they're very secure in their emotions, know how to communicate emotional subjects, topics. It really goes and affirms hand in hand what I'd said with the chariot about being able to unite a cat and dog. You know, they're the dualities, the polarities. It's like masculine, feminine, you know, cats and birds, cats and dogs. They're typically they don't always get along, right? They're not in society, we're told they don't get along, but we know otherwise, especially if we have those animals in our lives. Okay. So the King of Cups brings about, it's interesting, is another affirmation here, because we have all of these waves and these currents really, really quickly, and you still have a couple of fish like right here jumping, and then over here the current is so smooth and calm, and more fish are over here than in this one. So this could be significant. What does this mean for us? Ultimately, your birthday gift is definitely some peace, serenity, and a more balanced life of your emotions. Emotions, and also your shadow side along with your light side. So there's something in tune here. We have this butterfly that it's just now starting to emerge from the cocoon. For some of you, this is a fresh new space that you've never been in. Perhaps it has to do with your movement here, because you are looking straight ahead at the King of Cups. Is this your mentor? Someone here, this is your mentor. As you see, before we started and I showed you this and I said, you know, it has a rainbow occlusion. You may not be able to see it in here right now, but does exist. But rainbows come after storms. And look at the storm in the background here. Look how dark. It's like this is the shadow side of you, and then this is the light side of you. And in the middle, we have spirit, and coming down right into the crown of yours or whoever you look up to that is in this clamshell right here. Like you've came out of the shell and they've helped you move with this energy. It could be a coach, could be a best friend, your partner. It could be a teacher, someone that carries this masculine energy and is able to have the tough conversation with you, that really, you know, they have their best intention and they want to share information with you in a very heartfelt manner. And then we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. This was the one that we had to take because Spirit's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be for the reading. So this is you finding your passion. You're looking up. I wanted to hold this card up to allow yourself to feel any feelings you feel. This is a wonderful way to get in tune with your intuition, follow your intuition, and be guided. So doing a meditation with near a tree, under a tree, beside a tree, touching a tree is going to be very important for you. And this is showing your ambition, your passion is completely ignited at this time and in full force. You're learning. You're learning how to become who it is that you are meant to be, your life purpose. I'd recommend you watch the inner child reading from yesterday, the inner child reading that is about potential. That really goes with this well. And this could be about wellness. So, how is your health, your wealth, your body, material items, money, and your finances? The only thing we're missing, the only suit that isn't showing in these cards is the and again, this also could be you who represents someone else. This is a soul card directly related to you. This is for you. These two can be other people if you don't feel, if you know, follow your intuition, follow your gut, whatever came to you first. Yes, don't question it. Okay. Also, again, remember it's a general reading. So if something isn't resonating for you or doesn't really feel like it fits your story, then just allow that to pass by. Okay, if it's something you need to think about, you typically don't need to think really hard about something. If you immediately deny it, then it probably is for you because something was triggered. Okay, but if you're trying to make it, oh, okay, that's interesting, and trying to make something really tie into your life that doesn't belong, you don't really want to do that. That just allow that to fall back and be for the other 367,000 people that were born on the same day you were. Yeah, so this is allowing your creativity, your energy, your action and motivation. Really, you're really well motivated, definitely well motivated. And maybe that's what is needed with this. Someone here needed this, their own motivation, to help them see others' motivation. And this could even be from spirit, because you are looking up in this card. You are looking up. There's this flame. And this can also be for someone here. You're letting go. You're letting go with this energy. And spirit has you actually asked what spirit wanted you to do. During a meditation, you saw that it was time to let something go. A thought, an idea, a behavior, a pattern, old way, a belief. And this could even be guilt, shame, something of not believing in yourself, lacking self-esteem, confidence, discernment, trust trusting in yourself is going to come. Trusting in others is going to come a lot easier for you. Tree of life. Someone has the tree of life symbol either on some jewelry they wear or in their home on the wall. Perhaps you just dreamt or saw this in a vision during meditation. There's an importance for you to definitely meditate and keep in mind how you are related to trees. This is pure, solid energy and shows potential of growth, of moving from, so the page is all about learning. So you're really learning about your ambition. You could be learning about how to work with your ambition more, you know. Perhaps at one time the chariot was the way, but now you're learning how to work with it more on the this is like, this feels more of the spirit world, and this one feels more of working with this energy on the earth plane. This is the message I have for you today, and we are going to blow your candle out. I hope this resonates for you. Please share in the comments below what really stood out for you, how this stands out, and any other comments, or if there's anything I could meditate upon for you, please feel free to share that. But your flame is in this pool of emotion right now. I also see reflections in the flame. So this is not going to be here long. Your flame is going to really rise and increase and become so big, bold, powerful, and beautiful. Make sure when you're blowing out, if you're having a birthday party celebrating you in unionship, that you speak with, if you feel guided, follow your gut instinct. But, you know, if you're feeling guided to speak with the King of Cups, who is someone else around you that's a mentor, or perhaps your Page of Wands, someone who is studying and working toward their ambition. Maybe someone is working toward their goal and you just want to get some pointers or tips from them. But it's also important to tune into your inner child, okay? And on the count of 3, we're going to blow this out. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, Meow.